What's up, everybody? It is so good to be back. You know what? I'm just not even gonna express my excitement. Well, because you know what? Today we're talking about side parts, how to cut around it. I'm gonna be going a lot more in depth. And so if you have any sort of haircut, or if you have any sort of hairstyle, however you wear your hair and you wear it on a side part, it doesn't matter if it's on the left, on the right, you know, whatever it is, but we are gonna be going a lot more in depth on how to cut around a side part, how to frame around the face, just all that good stuff that really just makes the world come together in harmony with all these just beautiful parts. And I know what I'm talking about. I will see you guys in the video. Looking at this camera right through here, you can kind of see that this is coming right over her left eye. Now again, this could be on the right side as well. So it really doesn't matter where the part is at. You just have to keep in mind when you are parting, knowing which side, you know, and really how to adjust the layering around that. So first off, what we'd like to do is we want to establish where the shortest point is gonna be. Now, if you have a side part, a lot of people want layering around the face. They want something happening around this face area. So what we're going to be doing is we're gonna be starting off by layering around the face first, and then so we're gonna be layering it out here, then we're gonna move everything up into this area, and then how we do that. So first off, as you can see, kind of where this part is at, let's go ahead and kind of like, you know, just look at this little mannequin head. We're going to kind of start off on the left side. So this is going to be the more shallow side right through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically find where that hairline is, okay? I've done this in a lot of my other videos. You know, this is where we're gonna find where the hair lives in front, okay? Of course, one of my favorite things right here, these are basically shark clips. I've used these in a lot of my videos as well. They hold hair like you would not believe. So, and I'm gonna take out this side as well, just so I can get this out. So this front little portion, we're gonna take the left and the right side, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take my little trusty clip here, boom, put that right in there. You can kind of see how much hair you have in front. Now we have this hair right over through here. When I'm actually ever cutting and I'm gonna be face framing, I usually like to keep my scissors and I like to cut down this direction. So on the left side, I will be right behind the person, and then on the right side of her, I will be in front. And so let's go ahead and do this one first. And I'm going to make this about high cheekbone, you know, about right in this area. So I can kind of see how everything just layers right around the face, just like that. Now this is gonna be very traditional how you would essentially layer the front, because I actually put this and I just kind of work this forward just like that, okay? Now that's gonna be where this is gonna start, about that high cheekbone right through there. Now what we wanna do as we start to cut the side that is gonna be the heavier side, okay? Now depending on exactly where you part your hair, just like this, now, of course, this is gonna be the heavier side. Now, how do we make up for the heavier side? Well, we have to keep in mind that this hair now is going to be traveling a lot further to reach that high cheekbone area, okay? Just like that. Essentially, if we were going to be starting this right at the same point, now I'm gonna take this and let's just take a little piece of this hair right through here. Now, if I was going to take this and if I was going to like cut it right to here, when this pulled over, you're going to have this almost be like the right at the side of the eye right through here. And then that's going to shrink up a lot shorter. And so we have to make up for the distance this has to go. And so if we want to hit it on the high cheekbone right here in this area, we need to make this a little bit longer right through here, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. So these are actually going to be disconnected. They're not going to be completely blended, okay? So what I like to do first is I'm going to take a little piece of hair, and I really just kind of want to see, number one, where it lives, okay? So let's take this, and then let's like about right here. So it is going to be about this length of hair all the way about down through there. So we need to start down a little bit further. When this hair kind of gets styled over, you're going to see how those 2 points, and you can even see some of this hair coming out just like that, are going to hit at exactly the same point, okay? So that's really how you cut around the front when you're dealing with a side part, especially if you have a side part that is a lot heavier. If it's not as shallow from the center, it doesn't have to be as extreme. But the more extreme you have on the side part, the more extreme, because you want those 2 points to end at the same point. Give me a like if you guys are liking this right through here. Smash that like button, lightly tap it. I don't care, do whatever, okay? Thanks, guys. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move over here, and we're gonna take this hair right through here. All right, guys, so after you get done doing this specific thing, we're gonna go ahead and dry this. You're gonna see these are gonna be ending at 2 different points, especially if this hair is brushed straight down, which it will be when I start to dry. But you gotta think about, this hair is going to live out of your face, and then as it travels out of your face, it has to hit at the same point that the other one hits at, which is gonna be the high cheekbone in that area. So let's go ahead and dry this, and then we can visually kind of see this, and I'm gonna show you guys how to texturize and how to work with that heaviness in front. So let's go ahead and dry it right now. After you guys get done doing the wet cutting with this side part, now you want to think about what is going to come into play to actually take care of the dry cutting. Now, the dry cutting, as I start to just kind of like brush through this, I'm going to really kind of just start to show you guys, again, where these 2 points are sitting, okay? Now, we actually have this over through here to where this side right through here is hitting here, and then this side is hitting over through here. The client or yourself is not gonna walk around with the hair in their face, right? It just doesn't work like that. So if you come from the emo era, awesome. Like, you know, I kind of come from that area. It was more skater, you know, like it was all like long on one side. All right, I was a skater back in the day. But, you know, you have to make up for that ground coming in here to where this hair is now coming all the way over here, and these 2 points are ending right there at that high cheekbone area. So what you need to go in and do is you need to go in and kind of remove a little bit of weight to make it to where this hair stays back instead of just falling forward like it wants to fall forward now. And if that was to fall forward just like that, it's gonna fall forward and you're gonna miss, like, hopefully this is her good eye where she can see. If this is her good eye, she can't see anything. But we need to go in and remove some weight through this area. So I use these scissors from BMAC. Now these are the 2743, and what it is, where you can see the 2743, this removes 27% of the hair, and you can see the teeth in there. So this is very similar to point cutting. When any sort of hairdresser that's listening right now, you can go in and you can point cut on the ends and you can really soften this up. I could go in and I could cut a very blunt line across here and you're not gonna see that line. So let's go ahead and do that, right? And you would like cut these very kind of thin, like these thin pieces of line coming through here. Now what I like to do is I'm going through and I hit it once, twice, 3 times through there to kind of just help soften up that. And so it progressively gets a little bit lighter as you start to move through. Now the cool thing about that is that with that hair being a lot lighter through there, it's gonna have just a much softer look, and you can even see it's starting to stay over, just like that. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take another little triangle right through that top area, and I usually like to take the hair in the same sections I cut it in before. And so, you know, kind of moving through there, just like that. And you're just really just kind of just like softening some of that hair up. I'm gonna take another little triangle right through that top little area, just like that, you know, and then right now, and I'll just kind of go a little bit kind of softer right through there, because again, we're not so much as in dealing the hair right up front, you know, now this hair is kind of living a little bit further back. So the cool thing is now when you come into this hair is all gonna stay over just like that. Now this doesn't really have any product in there right now, but you can see how lightweight, which is really nice. Now again, and that hair is still ending at the same point of that high cheekbone area, right through there. But you have removed that weight on the inside to now make it to where that hair stays over. Pretty cool, huh? So if you guys are liking this, go ahead and like it, subscribe, all the good stuff. Now what I'm gonna be doing over here on this side as well is I'll take this right through here and just like that. Because, you know, again, this doesn't necessarily need to stay out of the face, but I just like to have that same consistency of softness from left to right. That's very important to me. And that'll help kind of give a little bit of lift in this area and kind of like a little bit of texture. And so you can still keep that same consistency happening, which is pretty awesome. The really, really cool thing, guys, is that now if you were going to take and pull up the rest of the hair right through here, which we did, and I clipped that up really, really quick, really what I wanna show you guys is now what we're working on is we're working on this side part, but now she has like these nice little layers that all hit about the same point on the head. Because again, all you're doing is you're shifting it over to the side. All this hair still travels all the way around, but you get like this nice kind of framing with a nice side part. And as you can see, both the left and the right, you know, looks pretty awesome. So again, that's what's also really, really fun about knowing how to cut around a side part, is that you can also style really cool things around that if you pull up your hair. I don't know how many of you guys have ever probably gotten your hair cut or had your hair cut and they didn't cut it around like your side part or a specific part that you like to do. And you go to pull up your hair and you're just like, what is this long piece? What is this weird piece? Like, I've had so many clients like come in from other stylists or that I've seen over the years and they're just like, my hair won't, like, I can't pull it up, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like, it really starts with a really good foundation, guys. And that really is knowing kind of like how to, you know, shape around somebody's part. So let's go ahead and finish this off, guys, because I'm just gonna throw some stuff in there and just really kind of play around with it. So. Guys, I hope you guys really kind of dig, again, what we did today. I love sharing with you guys things that are just gonna make you have better hair. And I love hearing what you guys think, what you guys like, you know, even if you guys don't like it. I've had some people like kind of hate on my stuff, which is fine. We're here to just make your hair better. And I'm here to make it to where you love your hair. You should love your hair. You should love the hair you do. You know, all that good stuff, guys. My name is Jake Thompson Hair, and what am I supposed to say here? My name is Jake Thompson Hair. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you guys in the next video.